Bleacher Report just released their all-time NFL quarterbacks, ranked in the top 99 quarterbacks. NFL doesn't just carry a playbook, yada, 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 we could care less. Our panel of writers, editors weight a player's peak, longevity, career statistics, accolades, playoff success, and more when submitting their vote for the 99 greatest quarterbacks of all time. If it was measurable, we considered it. If it happened between the ears, we baked that into. Bonus points for trendsetters and mold breakers. Because while stats and awards matter, sometimes sheer talent transcends all that. We enlisted help from our Bleacher Report community. Here's what shook out. Let's see this.
Ryan Tannehill, beautiful. Keep going. Mark Reitman won a Super Bowl. I mean, that's got to count for something.
Craig
Morton,
Moore.
all right. Hostetler won a Super Bowl.
1-2, it looks like, yeah.
Well, one,
Two-time.
he was a backup on one of them.
Kerry Collins.
All right.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is weird to see.
It's tough with guys that are still playing.
Yeah, it's so hard to compare. Yeah. Highest top 100 ranking was 54. The lowest was unranked. So someone had him as the 54th best quarterback of all time.
Trent Green's pretty good.
Jim Everett. Andy Dalton. So Andy Dalton's highest was 63, but his lowest was unranked. But that must have been higher on average than a guy like Herbert. Interesting. Norm Snead. Archie Manning.
Archie Manning.
Doug Williams.
Jaws. Jim McMahon.
Brian Sipe. I'll remember this name now when we do another Browns. Some Browns quarterback trivia will have his name in it, I bet. Dante Culpepper down to 78. Under Derek Carr. Dante Culpepper or Derek Carr?
Tough.
Alex Smith or Derek Carr?
Alex Smith.
Yeah, I don't think that was close. Jalen Hurts.
Still playing. I don't know how I feel about that. Garcia's a good player.
Vinny
Testaverde.
Testaverde.
You talking about longevity. I mean, the guy played for friggin' 20 years. I know he's a backup a lot of those years, but
Vinny Testaverde or Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
Kirk Cousins or Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. All right, let's get to the...
Jim Plunkett. I mean, dude, come on. Jim Plunkett, I think, should be better than 68.
So Joe Burrow,
Yeah,
66. Joe Burrow as high as 46, as low as unranked. I don't know. Joe Burrow or Jalen Hurts?
Oh, Burrow, but he can't stay healthy. That's the problem.
Matt Hasselbeck or Joe Burrow? Give me Joe Burrow.
Come on.
Jared Goff or Joe
Come
Burrow?
on! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I can't believe they have Jared Goff this high when Jalen Hurts is that low, technically. Now I'm basing it, you know what I mean? Interesting.
Oh my God, Mark Brunell. Are you serious right now?
17 total seasons.
He played for a while. There's no doubt about that. But I mean, come on.
Look at that. He had a range of 54 to 76, so they got him at the right in the middle-ish.
No, I mean, ahead of Joe Burrow. I mean, come on.
Dak Prescott lists as the 41st ranked quarterback in NFL history, according to a couple people.
There's no way.
Tony Romo? Would you have Romo higher than Dak?
I would, yeah. But again, his career's still going on.
Yeah. Carson Palmer.
Good player.
Andrew Luck at 55.
Oh, what could have been? What could have been?
Andrew Luck as high as 31. Yeah, could have been a
No,
top.
no, no.
Could have been a top. Could have been there.
Yeah, legitimately, yeah.
If he just,
yes.
played more than
Yeah,
6
yeah.
seasons.
He's
Was it
played
really
the
only
same amount of
6
seasons. He's played what Herbert's played now.
That's
Herbert's
that's a
6 years
great
too,
comparison
right?
too. Is who would you rather have? I mean, I'd rather have Luck,
Yeah, oh yeah. Absolutely.
but I don't think I'd rather have Luck over Burrow
No.
in 6 years.
But we just didn't find out who the hell this guy was. I mean,
True.
right when he was getting to his best years, he retired.
It's true.
That was still one of the craziest things ever.
Just walked off and said, "See ya." Gridiron Giant, welcome in. Joe Flacco.
I wouldn't have him that. I don't know about that. Oh, come on. I don't know about this either. I like Vic, but I don't know if I'd say he's a 50. I don't know about that.
You'd have him lower.
I think I wouldn't have him 50. Yeah, I'd have him not
32 to 81 was the rankings.
It'd be closer to 81 in my book.
Drew Bledsoe. You'd have Drew Bledsoe over Vic.
Yeah, I think I'd have Bledsoe. Vic.
Rich Gannon won
have to,
MVP,
yeah.
so I don't know if he's 50th, but hey.
Darryl Monica legend. I don't know about Esiason this high either. He had some good years, don't get me wrong, and he got very close to winning a Super Bowl, but
Steve McNair.
R.I.P.
Phil Simms.
Yeah.
Cam Newton at 43. Cam Newton that much better than... Yeah, probably that much better than Vic. Is he better than Andrew Luck, though?
I mean, I know they count longevity and stuff like that and all that. He played longer, but at their best, Luck was better than Newton. I thought. He had that 1 year, don't get me wrong, Cam Newton, but overall...
Matt Ryan at 41.
He had some really good years.
Yeah, I honestly... This might even be a little low.
That's probably appropriate.
I would even... Yeah, 24. I got to see who's above him if I know, because I like Matt Ryan. Ken Anderson, I don't know enough about him. Randall Cunningham?
Good, I mean, very good
Randall
player.
Cunningham or Matt Ryan?
That's so tough.
But Sonny Jurgensen's better than both of them.
He's a legend, yeah.
Bobby Lane.
He's a real legend. He's crazy.
Y.A. Tittle.
Oh, come on. Y.A. Tittle has to be higher than 36, dude. That's outrageous.
This one had him as high as 18.
Yeah, no, that's outrageous. Y.A. Tittle has to be higher than 36.
Josh Allen at 35.
His career is still ongoing. It's tough with these guys.
Yeah, 35, huh?
And he's one of the better quarterbacks I've seen, you know, but again, his
In terms of talent, but he's never won.
No, I know, but it's still ongoing, you know? Oh, come on.
Josh Allen's better than Joe Namath. Yes. Philip Rivers. Hey, Eric. Hey, Eric. Top 10 quarterback all time. Philip Rivers is not better than Matt Ryan.
I don't know if I even agree with that.
Yeah, Eric. You like this name?
Sid Luckman. Hey,
Sid Luckman.
Sid Luckman's a legitimate Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Better quarterback than
Ken Stabler, definitely better than him. Len Dawson. These are, yeah, now we're getting into the good stuff. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Lamar better than Josh?
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I mean, that's debatable.
Someone has him as high as 11.
No, that's crazy. Come on.
That's going off so peak, you know what I mean? Because his 2 MVP years were some of the best MVP years, but I mean, outside of that, and he also didn't do anything. Norm Van Brocklin.
We're going old school, yeah.
Sammy Baugh.
Legend. Oh my God.
We knew we were going to see his name eventually, though.
Russell Wilson, the 25th best quarterback of all time.
I guess his range was from 19 to 42.
Oh my God. Who the hell's get out of here? Russell Wilson?
I don't know if Russell Wilson was better than Andrew Luck.
No, but
better longevity,
but come on. Russell Wilson was a really good quarterback. I don't think he was ever a great quarterback.
I don't know if he was ever in the NFL a top 5 quarterback in the league.
No, probably not. He had
he may have had a couple of years of it, but
Eli, if he was 4th or 5th. I don't know about even that. I'm like, I get Eli's. I'd say he's top 100, but I wouldn't have him this high.
17 to 58. Would you have Eli above Philip Rivers?
No, I'd still go Rivers. But then again, I mean, Eli won. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Thing is, Eli just had those 2 years where they won the Super. It wasn't even the full seasons. It was the playoff runs. That's why he's so interesting. But all the other years, he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
09, they were good that year. They went like 14-2 or 13-3 and got bounced in the first round. Dan Fouts, a legend.
Jim Kelly.
That's probably appropriate for Kelly.
Warren Moon. A little high?
Yeah, I think so. Again, great player.
Stafford at 20. I got to see who they put above Stafford.
Yeah. Might be about appropriate, though, you know?
Stafford as high as 15, as low as 40, so they clearly went to the higher end side at 15 with him.
There might be some recency bias. This guy just won the MVP 2 weeks ago. That's probably a pro. I'll defend Troy Aikman. When people shit on his stats, he only threw high 23 touchdowns and all that stuff. I'll defend Troy Aikman through thick and thin.
Really?
He's one of the best quarterbacks ever. I don't care what anyone says.
Someone had him size 12.
Yeah. But when people say, like, he only, like, the game was so much different in his years. Guys weren't, you get scrubs now that'll throw 30.
And didn't he have Emmitt Smith, too, who's, like, known as, you know what I mean? Like.
But that Cowboys documentary, this might be a little high for Warner, too.
Yeah.
I would go Troy Aikman over Kurt. Again, Kurt Warner, great player. Great player, but I would take, it's a little high for Kurt Warner, I think.
Roger Staubach.
Oh, man, I mean, he could be much higher than 17, you know.
Someone has him in size 10.
Oh, man, 10. I mean, he's probably top. Let's go see who's ahead of Staubach now. I'd probably go Roger Staubach over Roethlisberger.
Really?
Roethlisberger's high. Roethlisberger's. This is an appropriate area though. For
Yeah, I was gonna say
Roethlisberger.
he's
I
got to
think
be the
16 to,
15
like,
through 20.
25 or like something like that. He's
Good for Ben, man.
He's
Love me. So that means they got what's his name ahead of him though, Terry Bradshaw.
he should be. If you
Yeah.
factor in winning and stuff.
Is
Yeah.
it-
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Terry Bradshaw. Interesting what I want to see what they have to say about. Wow, someone had him at 3.
I mean, if you factor in winning and stuff, I mean, and then he was great in those games too. That's another thing.
Yeah. Bart
Hold
Starr.
on, what does it go up? It says about John Kitna.
Where?
Yeah, career passing yards. How are you going to compare Jake? They played 20 years after Terry Bradshaw. That's the thing that's different about this. And it's not like they were more skilled or anything. Terry Bradshaw wasn't throwing the ball 55 times a game. It was just different.
Yeah, different kind of different football.
And you got to remember too, like John Kitna and those guys. You could throw. Who else was it? It was Kitna.
Jake Plummer.
Yeah, they could throw to the middle of the field. If Terry Bradshaw would have lead one of his receivers in the middle of the field, they were going to leave in a wheelchair. That was not an option.
Yeah.
I think Bart Starr's a top 10 quarterback of all time. I think that I'd had Starr and what's it called,
Bradshaw.
Roger Staubach over Fran Tarkenton. I'd had both, and Tarkenton's don't get me wrong, great player.
Otto Graham.
Oh, yeah, this is tough. Now we're getting in tough stuff right here.
Johnny Unitas.
Man, these are tough when you go this area. When you got to compare this era to
5 to 13. Well,
yeah,
shout out Johnny.
He's all time, way ahead of his time too. I mean, you could kind of look at some of his numbers. He was throwing the ball like. Yes, he is. Dan Fouts is
Didn't
on
make
the
the
list.
list.
He should be. If anything, it made Eli
24.
Was 24. I don't know.
Above Philip Rivers, above Matt Ryan.
He has the wins.
Roethlisberger 16.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one either. He's not, but he had great years. Roethlisberger did though.
He has said some interesting things on his
Dan
podcast.
Marino, number 10.
Arguably the
Yeah.
greatest pure arm talent in NFL history. Period. Full
doesn't
stop.
have the Super Bowl.
Steve Young.
Great, amazing player.
Drew Brees at 8.
I don't know about that.
That's
I
low.
love Drew Brees. I don't know about 8.
You'd have him lower or lower?
I wouldn't have. Again, I would put Staubach.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Again, Drew Brees, great player, but like this is the thing. Again, Drew Brees, no doubt Hall of Famer, great player, all that stuff. When you look at his numbers, and you look at the area he played in, not taken away from him. If Drew Brees played in New England or New York, he would have been great too. But he played in a dome. You know what I mean? Like he played in a dome. Again, amazing player, first ballot Hall of Fame, and no question. But I don't know if I would have him as the 8th greatest quarterback of all time. That's a little rich for me. And that means Rodgers is probably going to be coming up here too. And I don't know if I like. Again, great play. I don't know if I'd have him as the 7th best player of all time.
Favre or Brees?
Probably Brett Favre. I'd go Brett Favre just because he had the multiple MVP seasons.
John Elway at 6.
Yeah, I think Elway's probably in this range over here. 6 to like 12, 13. He could probably go. That's a tough one. I mean, Elway's up there. I mean, hold on. Other than that, okay, that was a joke.
Yeah. 9 Pro Bowls, MVP nod, Hall of Fame, over 51,000 passing yards, over 3 times more than any other Broncos quarterback ever. That's funny. Aaron Rodgers 5.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
In which way?
I don't think he should be 5th overall.
Yeah, this has him that his highest was 4 and his lowest was 14th, and they put him at 5.
Again, he's up here, and all this stuff's up for interpretation. But I can't do that. I couldn't say Aaron Rodgers is the 5th best quarterback of all time. This is legitimate, but again, he's still playing. You know what I mean? But he is, say God forbid he never plays again. He's like,
already up here.
Yeah, he's somewhere in
He's
this.
in the top 5.
Yeah, at least in the conversation.
And then it's going to be Manning, Montana, and Brady. Manning 3, Montana 2, Brady 1.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can't get mad at that. I don't know.
Who put him at 2?
Well, no, if you were to say Joe Montana is better than Tom, I don't think you can go wrong with these top 2 right here.
Yeah.
If you interchange those, you can't go wrong with those.
You wouldn't. Is there an argument for Manning above Montana?
No
way. Really?
No way. 4 Super Bowls, the era he played in. Again, never throwing an interception in a Super Bowl.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. And then again, I know this is the NFL, but and then you go national champion and Heisman. You know, you look at his college accolades. Granted, Manning has a Heisman too, but no, I think it's it's Tom Brady. And the thing that's tough though is like I think they're a little high on Breeze, Rodgers, stuff like that. And it's like, how do you compare these guys to again Starr and Staubach? It's like almost a totally different game, But who's the highest up older player they have in here? So these, yeah, I mean Elway's the '80s, and Marino's the '80s too.
Unitas.
Johnny Unitas, I mean, man.
The best of the back end.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's tough because Unitas is interesting because when you look at look at Unitas threw 40,000 yards.
That's crazy.
Well, he was like the first guy that was doing that. You know what I mean? And again, 12-game seasons when Johnny Unitas was playing. He wasn't playing in 16-game seasons. Yeah, he was way ahead of his. He was
38 game-winning drives, 34 fourth-quarter comebacks. Wow.
And
That's
they won
like
multiple
40,000
championships.
yards.
Yeah, in 12-game seasons. You know what I mean?
I think 18 seasons helps, but
yeah, the completion. Yeah, I know the completion percentage, but again, it's he's 60. What was his completion percentage?
54.6.
Yeah. But guys weren't throwing for crazy completion percentages like they are now.
Dan Marino's at 59, so 5% more. Steve Young at 64. Drew Brees, obviously 68%. Brett Favre, 62. Elway, 57. Rodgers, 65. Mahomes, 66. Manning, 65. 63 Montana. And then Brady, 64. So Caleb Williams will be proud. Yeah, any players that are younger guys that you think will make this list one day?
It's so tough.
Drake May?
I mean, everyone would have said Jaden Daniels would have already been having another MVP type season. You know what I mean? It's like,
Drake.
maybe they will. Maybe someone out of absolutely nowhere. Maybe Tyler Shuck's on here in 25 years.
Yeah, right.
You have no idea.
Hopefully Jackson Dart is after we meet him this weekend.
See, like, Roethlisberger is an interesting one because, like, you look at, like, that draft with Roethlisberger, Rivers, and Eli, right? They all were really – but, like, again, Roethlisberger and Rivers had way more – Roethlisberger is better than both of them. I would take Roethlisberger over Eli and Phillip Rivers. Like, he has the wins, all that's, like, no doubt. But, like, Rivers had years where he was like, oh, he was just a monster. Roethlisberger, too. And a lot of their great years were kind of overshadowed because Brady and Manning were just freaking – everyone was like...
We couldn't beat Brady. I mean, that was a big part of it. If
Totally.
Roethlisberger beats Brady one of those times, it's like looking at Josh and Lamar against Mahomes for all those years. Like,
but the thing is, Roethlisberger won Super Bowls, though. You know what I mean? Like, Rivers never won a Super Bowl. Like, Rivers never even got to a Super Bowl. Roethlisberger played in, 3? So,
yeah.
I think Kurt Warner shouldn't be 18. There's no way. I'd have Aikman over Warner. There's no way I would have Kurt Warner at 18. I'd probably have Stafford over Kurt Warner, too, honestly. And
Stafford or Big Ben?
I'd probably go Roethlisberger.
Would you?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would. After seeing how his end of career has gone.
But again, it's the different eras and how they play. I didn't like Roethlisberger I really didn't like Roethlisberger as a player. Like, he annoyed, but he was a phenomenal player. He was like, Roethlisberger was incredible. I know they say, oh, he's a bad teammate and the off the field stuff. I hear you on that, but I mean, he was amazing. This is too high for me too with Eli. I know he has the 2 Super Bowls, and that's the biggest one. Russell Wilson's not one of the 25 greatest quarterbacks of all time. I'm sorry, I don't care what the hell you say. Put stats, all this stuff. No way.
Lamar at 28.
Glenn Dawson, Plunkett's better than him. Stabler's better than him. Like, I mean, come on, dude. I know he won the Super Bowl, but I mean. And he had some good years. Russell Wilson had a couple of years, like 2018, I remember he was really good. Like, he got better, like, But it's like, how do you have Russell Wilson, again, over, like, Josh
Russell
Allen?
Wilson's never been a quarterback that Josh Allen is.
No.
For the past 5 years, Josh Allen's been a better quarterback than...
I know they have Lamar, but I'm like, he's never better than Lamar.
It's true. There you go. There's the Bleacher Report top 99 quarterbacks.
See, I think they disrespected a little the old. I think they should have had Staubach and Starr. They should, and Luck is one. I mean, Andrew Luck. It's funny. I was talking about it with one of my buddies the other day. I was like, Andrew Luck. It's like we have no idea what the hell. I think he was going to be a great quarterback, Andrew Luck. I really do. If they protected him and like he wasn't getting murdered out there, I think he would have been like a great quarterback. Andrew Luck, MVP caliber
Oh, yeah.
type of quarterback.
Shout out Ryan Tannehill for being a top 100
Well, it said
quarterback.
the Giants considered Rex Ryan for defensive coordinator. That would have been cool. But I like Rex Ryan on ESPN football on Sundays. But I still think I wonder if he could still coach defensively.